Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your girl Sonya Ward, also known as Miracles Now. What am I talking about today? Well, earlier today, during a coaching session, I had a rather interesting discussion with one of my clients who was struggling with the concept of love and being able to be sure that in her relationship she was appreciated and loved. And so she found herself always having to ask her mate, "Do you love me? Tell me you love me." And she said that initially he would respond to her, and after a while he became irritable, and then after a while he wouldn't respond at all. And I said to myself, you know, when someone cares for you deeply, it is almost natural and it's almost irresistible for them to not say it to you. In other words, you want to express the way that you feel for someone when it's real and genuine. You don't want it to be forced. You don't want it to be something that you have to conjure up, or you feel like you need to say X, Y, and Z to appease that particular person that you're in a relationship with. And here's what I have to say about that. And some of the points that I shared with her was this. People usually feel about you the way that you feel about yourself. In other words, when you love yourself, it's easier to love you. When you like yourself, it's easier to like you because you have a natural acceptance of who you are and have already embraced who you are. You feel good about yourself, and all of that radiates from the inside out. Everything that you say and do, from your body language to the way that you express yourself, the way you comb your hair, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you throw your clothes on, and how you carry them. It's all wrapped up in the confidence of who you are and being comfortable with that person and saying, this is me and this represents me and this is what I am, who I am, and take it or leave it. People like confidence, you know. So when you find yourself going into a place of insecurity where you're constantly looking for reinforcement around how others feel about you, you need to really consider how you could be feeling about yourself. Take a look at self and begin to say, okay, here's some things that I don't like or some things that I'm insecure about, and begin to address them and build some affirming thoughts about yourself and affirmations that you can, rehearse and recite in your mind and begin to make changes where you feel that you're lacking. You can just spend time with self, building self up, developing self, and then once you're happy with who you are, then I think you'd be a better suitor for inviting someone else into your life. There's nothing like a radiant person. Doesn't matter your size. It doesn't matter how thin you are, how big you are, how short you are, how tall you are. When you feel good about you, most people want to be in your company. They want to be around you. You're irresistible. And so back to the question about love. When someone loves you and they care for you, you might not be able to shut them up about it. They're going to let you know how they feel. They're going to tell you, I love you. You mean so much to me. You're special. I don't know what I would do without you in my life. Things like that. And 9 times out of 10, when you don't look for it, then it presents itself. Getting yourself to the place of being happy with you, admiring who you are, not that you're just cocky and overconfident about yourself, but when you really feel good about yourself and you begin to love yourself, others can't resist you. You will light up a room, you will light up a situation, you will bring joy to other people just by your countenance and being able to be in your company. So I say to you today, take some time to look at yourself and say, do I like me? Am I pleased with me? Am I happy with me? Is there something about me? And it's okay to find that there's something about you that you don't particularly care for or you'd like to enhance or change. And it's okay to make those adjustments. I mean, if you can decide that you want to learn more, you can go to school and learn more, and you can expand your mind, your thinking and reasoning. If you decide that you want to be promoted on the job, you can do all of the things that it takes to be promoted. Come in early, leave late, work harder, volunteer for projects, get yourself a mentor, begin to spend time with those who are step or two above you in terms of where you are in your career, and begin to pick their heads about how they got where they were, and ask them questions and look at their career path and their road map to success, and pick and choose what pieces would work for you. So respective to school or work or anything like that, if you decide, hey, this is my body, this is what God gave me, but I'd like to condition it, certainly do all that you need to do to get your body in shape. If that means dieting, exercising, making life changes, make those changes. Become excited about you and who you are, and be the power of you and the best you can be. And you will find that more people, not just in relationships, but in career opportunities, in ministry, social networks, just friends in general, people will draw to you. They will become attracted to that spark, that light, that very special something that you possess. And it's nothing that you can really define. It's not what it looks like, nor is it what you put on, nor is it any of those superficial things, but it's everything that's down on the inside. Work on the inside of you and make yourself happy. Be patient with yourself. Take your time doing it. Don't rush. Don't make yourself disappointed when you hit a plateau. For example, let's look at weight loss, where you're losing, you hit a plateau. Don't get frustrated. Just get back up again. Make adjustments so that you can keep progressing along your path of success. You can do it. And when you need to ask that question of someone else, if they love you, you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, do I love me? And when you're satisfied with that, and you can absolutely say that you do, more than 9 times out of 10, more than likely, you'll never have to ask that question. People will begin to let you know. Friends too, everyone, your parents, your siblings, your children. I just adore you. I just love you. You know what I mean? Begin to adore yourself and love yourself. Embrace yourself. Give yourself a big hug. And Monique didn't make that up, because I always said, hug yourself. Hug yourself, embrace yourself, and just, allow God to hug you and embrace you. Wrap your arms around yourself and, just begin to feel the power of true embrace, and decide for yourself that I'm okay with me, and so long as I'm okay with me, everyone else should be okay with me. And for those who are not, so what? Oh well. Keep it moving. But again, liking you, loving you is something that begins with you. It begins and ends with you. Everybody else, that's just the icing. But the true substance of love is something that has to come from within. It's something that comes from within, because that's where God lives. And who is God? God is love. Amen? So love yourself. Embrace yourself. And begin to walk around like the loving person that you are. And before you know it, you'll be getting that I love you. And that I love you may be I want to spend my life with you. And that I want to spend my life with you may become with this ring. So anyways, in terms of relationships, take the focus off the relationships, put the focus on you, and watch and see what happens. You'll experience miracles. I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you, my name is Miracles Now. It's not that for nothing, it's for a reason. God bless you, love you, and thanks for stopping by. By the way, I just love me.